I've been talking about a $20,000 Bitcoin possibility all year long. We talk about downside all of the time on this channel. I'm opening this video by saying that because this video is a bullish case scenario for Bitcoin. This isn't me saying it's going to happen. This is the relief rally scenario that very well could happen. I think a lot of people are anticipating that it will. And I want to just break down exactly how I think it will look like on the charts. I love the speculation. I love the technical analysis kind of combined with that speculation. And I think it really helps as a roadmap to help us prepare for Bitcoin, the volatility involved. Let's just do it. Let's talk about it. This is what we're looking at. This is Bitcoin on the daily chart. The importance of what I'm about to break down, and really the importance of the move that I'm going to break down to the 27,000 area, starts here on the weekly. It starts with this actual story that I've been tracking since December 2018 when I posted this chart. Many of you are aware I posted this chart back in 2018 at the bear market low. This is what we're looking at. We're going to take this Fibonacci that played out on this chart, and we're in a Fibonacci range right now. And let's just real quick, in case you are unaware, it's the last bear market low to bull market swing high. And this is the channel we're in. It's a retracement macro channel. So we've hit this 786 line. Now, this has happened in previous cycles. Here's the last bear market in 2018 and going all the way back here in 2015. This is a piece of data that I want to visit. This is swing low 2013 to swing high, Bitcoin, in its Fibonacci range, right? Look what Bitcoin did. Bitcoin did something it's doing now. We had the 20-week moving average crossing below the 50-week, this green line below the blue line. We have it breaking into the Fibonacci range, hitting the 786, or at least wicking to that area on the weekly chart. And look what it did next before finally going to a new low and capitulating. And this could be the scenario getting set up for Bitcoin right now because traditional markets are playing into this story. And there could very well be a traditional market rally followed by the final capitulation maybe later in the year or something. But look, bouncing off the 786 range to this 20-week moving average confluent with the 618 range before continuing lower. Let's go to the chart now and look at the same type of Fibonacci on the macro. Bitcoin basically wicking down, not exactly to the 786 of this macro Fibonacci, but very close. And right now it's just kind of like, all right, what are markets going to do? Everybody is up in the air in terms of what it's going to do. That's why all we can do is speculate. But if it plays out in the same fashion that we saw happen back here, and actually, you know what? While we have this chart open, let's actually take the bars tool and let's take it from when Bitcoin broke below the 618 and into the Fibonacci back to when it broke. Actually, let's take it to the capitulation, January 2015. And let's take it over here and let's chart that exactly. And we're going to zoom in so we can see this, but we're going to chart it exactly as it is on that 2015 chart. So breaks down, and look at this. Do you see this? This is what I'm seeing potentially, speculatively on this chart happening, where Bitcoin hits the 786, kind of gets this sideways action before moving to the 618, and we're going to dig into the zoomed in charts to see how that move could be setting up, and then boom, capitulation, maybe the end of the year, maybe early next year. Who knows? This is so speculative. But let's look at the possible move to this area, the 618 area at the top of this Fibonacci. And here we are on the daily chart. This is the daily chart, and you can just see Bitcoin on the daily just kind of consolidating. But what I want to do is I want to zoom in on the 6 hour, because here in that consolidation is a 6 hour chart. And I just tweeted this chart a little bit ago, and this could be broken. I mean, this could, if Bitcoin happens to just fall tonight, right? This could end up this speculation being shattered overnight, right? If Bitcoin just like falls to 17,000 again or something overnight. But right now we have potential right shoulder setting up in an inverse head and shoulders with a breakout target to around the $27,000 area. The reason that's important is going over here to the daily chart. That is right around the 618 of that macro Fibonacci. So the 618 of the macro Fibonacci is around 28,000. So this could really just be a move where Bitcoin is actually making its move to that general area up there. It doesn't have to hit it exactly. Now notice what it would be doing on the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, we have an important thing happening. Let me get rid of this. On the weekly chart, we have the 20-week moving average, and let me get rid of this orange line. 20-week moving average right now around $35,000. So this is not to say the breakout to the upside would happen like overnight, right? This could take weeks for this to happen, the breakout to the upside. And by that time, the 20-week moving average might actually be meeting at this confluent range of the $27,000 area, confluent with the 618 line of the Fibonacci. And at that time, maybe Bitcoin gets its rejection, and maybe this is sometime in the summer before coming back down. But this really is a relief rally that I think Bitcoin needs, because it would soften the blow of continued downside. If we don't get a relief rally for Bitcoin and traditional markets end up going lower, and this just drags out all year long and things get worse, without a relief rally, Bitcoin's just going to fall to even worse capitulation levels than if there was some type of relief rally. A relief rally to that target to the upside is 30 to 40% to the upside before maybe finally coming back down, and then we could see maybe capitulation. Who knows where? That's for another video to speculate, because right now this video is speculating an upside. This is what I'm watching. This is like what I'm wondering. What else can we do, everybody? Like these markets right now, as everybody's guessing, the top analysts in the world, they're guessing. Nobody knows. And that's why I always say this is not financial advice. This is data, because we're kind of in this journey together. We're tracking these charts together. We're wondering, how bad are things going to get in terms of inflation and these interest rates. And we're wondering what's going to happen next. And we're wondering what kind of Fed news is going to come out next. And we're wondering how that's going to impact Bitcoin. All we can do is speculate. But I think speculating is helpful, at least it is for me. And it's mainly why I began this channel, is to speculate and to draw these illustrations to targets, whether it's to the upside and to the downside, so that I am prepared for both those scenarios in real time. And I'm just like, at any given moment, on any given day, I'm just comfortable with where I am, right? I'm able to reevaluate and say, hey, with these possibilities, am I okay? Like with what I'm doing, with my portfolio? And that's my approach to these markets. But I think this would be a really good move for Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I think it'll survive on the macro anyway, but it does need it in a sense, so that capitulation maybe isn't so harsh, right? As it could be if it keeps falling right now and there's no rally, there's no bounce. So if it ends up playing out exactly like this move back here in 2014 to 2015, it would be absolutely insane. One thing we do know is the data on the charts below the 786 area historically, and this is my big data point, is the accumulation level for Bitcoin. And that's a big deal for me personally to take note of that. So right now, Bitcoin has not fallen below that 17,786 into that accumulation zone. Is it going to happen sooner than later? I don't know. That's why I'm watching. That's why I'm doing this video, because we will track it together. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. Please comment below. Let me know if you are tracking what I'm tracking, if you're seeing what I'm seeing, what you're thinking. And hang in there, everybody. We'll get through this. We got through the last bear market. You go track my videos back then. We got through it all. And we're going to get through this one as well. It's just going to take some patience, perseverance, and resilience. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.